Sorry. Right then. I'll just wait for is the intro off
No,
yet?
there you go. That was a epic fail.
I mean, like the most professional thing ever.
That's
what?
fine.
What? Right then. Welcome to round 10 of season 1 for tier 2 of DMR. And today we are in the USSR. I mean Russia. Um, this race was meant to be done before Christmas, but on the race night, GG code is the servers went down, so we've had to backtrack around. So we should actually be in Japan this week. Tonight, I am joined by Mr. Maury Walker himself.
Hey! Hi guys.
Well, actually, no, it's not actually Adam and RinRin tonight. It's actually James Hunter and Murray Walker.
There will be tears.
I mean, we're still meant to be settling. We've still got something to settle anyway. So you know what I mean.
Yeah. I think we'll be settling that next season. We're on track.
Yeah, we will. I mean, I'm just gonna say I'm already know you're gonna beat me on track.
You don't know that until you. I mean, Sabok tried doing that, but you know.
I mean, that's. We'll let the results do the talking.
Exactly. That's the main thing.
All right then. So today we've got 17 drivers have actually come up, and we've got, and this will be an interesting fight because half of these guys will have practiced before Christmas, and it's their first race back after a 2-week break. So we'll be able to see who's still sharp. One of the big news today is that the championship in second place, Furious, is not taking part, so that'll mean Jim is looking to make some ground up with Toff currently in the lead. I think it's by 8 points in the championship with Killerby in second.
Yeah.
So what with Jim in practice has been looking really good, and should we say
I
about
think he's
his
a strong favourite to win the race, to be honest. But as I say, you can't really rule out the Toro Rossos of Killerby and Toff because they are pretty rapid themselves. So you know, anything can happen, really.
Yeah, I mean that's the same with motocross, and motocross is always very strong. Round track. I mean, just round on his overall strategy, and he had some bad luck in Italy and Belgium.
Yeah.
But since last time out in Singapore, he came in P2 and rebounded massively. Like, even those 2 races, he wasn't his own fault, but it'll be looking.
Yeah, he sorry to buy in, but obviously, kind of like he was kind of helped a little bit by Furious's major mistake. I mean, as I say, Furious pretty much had that in the bag, and then as soon as the track kind of dried out, just that little bit, and he stayed out that 1 lap extra, and it cost him potentially the win, which just goes to show that Furious has had a pretty, let's just say, he's been very unlucky, but hey, that's racing.
I don't even think Furious has won a race this season, and he's still. Is it Pete? Well, he's Pete.
Isn't he?
Is he Pete?
I think. I haven't got the up, so.
I'll get it quickly. I think it's. I know Toff's in the lead, but the remarkable fact is that Killerby and Furious are P2 and P3 in the championship without winning a race this season.
And I'm just watching K9 come across the line, and to complete the first lap, and he does a 1:33.7. Jim Wong is next to cross the line. Oh no, he comes in the pit. So who is next? I believe that's the Salwa of Eva, and he cuts the corner, so it's probably an invalidated lap.
Yeah, I mean, so we've got motocross. Well, TJD sets the
Invalid
first.
goes and does a 32.2.
Invalid's actually waits for motocross across the line. Oh, he made a bit of a mistake, so he's down there. So
Ocean Chief's next across the line.
Oh, he's just starting his lap, I believe. But Invalid with a great lap. He's almost 8 times faster. I mean, Invalid. Ooh, Jumbix
just
comes. I mean, it's just going to be like a roulette of drivers crossing the line now.
Toff Coast P2.
Whoa. Invalid with a absolutely storming lap and sets himself on pole. and
To be
that
fair, he did tell me that he lost a lot. He told me he lost pace coming into this after Christmas. He said he's just had a bit too much Christmas pudding to, just, and it's weighed him down a bit. But clearly,
I was gonna say he seems to be dumping some of that weight out the car.
he seems to be shitting that out. So quickly to lose that, and just
It's quite amazing that, I mean, he was on fire in the first part of the season. He was picking up podiums, but then the last few races he's dropped off. He hasn't dropped off the pace. He's just finished a bit lower down the,
that might be
the
down to
point.
the fact that you got people joining in like Toff, Killaby, Wong. It's the kind of things that but his pace has been kind of consistent. If you think about the fact that he's finished, where he needs to finish, I suppose, where his pace is. So in a way, that's just invalid. He's just consistent. But as I say, just watching Ocean Chief come around the last few corners and about to finish the lap. Don't cut the corner, whatever you do.
I don't. Where's Chief gonna put it? I'm gonna say it's gonna be a 134. Yeah. Ooh, I got that almost spot on, and that's actually Inferno Coil on the mediums with a 134.4.2. That's actually a good lap.
Yeah.
But yeah,
so I think a 31.
Yeah, I'm expecting a high 31 because this track does, even though it is the crappiest track probably in the world for penalties. These times are gonna pretty much tail off to the 131, but we'll be seeing.
Comes across the line. Oh, and he validated the lap.
Ooh,
Nice one.
That's not good for Killaby. I mean, actually, saying that, let's get the. I'm just gonna try and quickly get the championship standings up. I won't be able to get them on stream because. We're gonna. So the championship standings. Oh, for crying out loud. Again, are you already playing? Yeah. Not yet.
I'm trying to see who's on the lap. That's really what. No one.
Yeah. Sorry for the brief pause. Where is the standings? I'm not too sure.
You tell me. You're the
Oh.
owner.
What? I am what owner? I don't know any owner. I mean, if I'm James Hunt, I should be passed out drunk right now.
Oh, a little bit of a tank slapper from Cosmin.
Oh, was
Tokyo Drift style.
Oh yeah, Cosmin. Actually, that's a pretty good. I mean, he's in P5 at the minute, which is still good for him. And everyone bar Motocrosser and Jim have gone on the medium. So Jim feeling pretty confident that he can.
Problem is, I mean, this is when I did this before Christmas. I tried that strategy to start. I thought if I can qualify high enough on the mediums, I might be able to pull off the strategy. It's the fact that it is very difficult to overtake. I found out on the mediums in practice, it's just really difficult. But if you can get high enough up the grid, as Jim Wong goes P8, you can. The strategy at the end of the race is going to be the pace you'll have is ridiculous. Nearly 2 seconds faster. It's just unreal.
Yeah, I mean, because I did a practice with him before Christmas, and that pace was pretty much insane. He was catching me in invalid and like hell, but until I binned it in the wall, he caught up to invalid. So, yeah, I was gonna say, did you expect less?
No, not really. Invalid's up by a 10th on his lap, by the way. Just to point out, I'm just watching Invalid now. Seems to be on it now.
Invalid being I think Invalid is on a mission today to try and prove a point.
He's trying to salvage what Mercedes, trying to salvage Mercedes on them a little bit. Try and win a race.
I mean, Mercedes' honour here is let the princess by.
Yeah, he pretty much just Mercedes just dominated this circuit for what since 2014 when it came out. Not lost
Yeah,
a race
I
in real life.
mean, and I mean, Ferrari can lead here and still not be able to do it.
Well, Ferrari
Also,
did that and
well,
they still screwed it up. So
also Toff's 2 tenths up on his lap as well, but Invalid still he's under a 10th up on his lap. So as he comes across the line, let's see how he does. Will he be able to improve on the lap? I don't. Oh, he goes a
he
bit wide across
does.
the line.
That's a 32
One tenth.
flat.
So right, Toff now coming
Toff's-
round. Toff might just. I don't think Toff's coming through the second set. He's still
Oh,
about two.
but meanwhile, Jum in the Ferrari's just absolutely gone a tenth behind.
Yeah, I mean that's impressive that by jump picks. So we'll see how he does. But right, TJD's also on a lap. He's 3 tenths. Oh, no, TJD's not on a lap. I thought he was,
I'm
but
watching
right.
Toff now as this is going to be a response.
Let's see
Surely.
how he does. I'm just gonna watch him on the onboard and see how he. Oh,
Oh
he's
no, he's
top.
coming
No.
in the pits.
Oh, so Toff then thinking that he doesn't want pole, but to be honest, that goes in his favour because if he does get pole, he's gonna have the slipstream down to turn one, and I think that can be said. Like if you've got pole here, you're gonna the slipstream down to turn
I would say pole's a huge
bad.
advantage.
Uh,
I mean,
it just
I say if you get through turn the first sort of part of the lap, and actually while I say that, Inferno's 6 tenths up on his lap. See what he can
yeah.
do. I say obviously the first kind of lap you're towing everybody, and then it's a case of yeah, as Inferno goes P5.
Ooh, that's on the soft,
That's
so
on the
yeah.
softs, yeah, and Cosmin's
Uh,
Cosmin's up on his lap a little bit, so by just 700ths of a second. Um, as he comes down towards the second DRS activation point. Um, yeah,
yeah. As we were saying, the DRS on the first lap, the first few laps is actually quite, a big advantage for the drivers. So,
time
oh,
on,
yeah, that's what I mean. That is just stupid because DRS ain't even open till lap 3.
yeah, exactly. I was like, that's pretty sure it's the toe.
Yeah,
I found
I
that
mean,
out. Cosmin's in the pits. So
uh,
I can
there's
only
actually,
imagine now. I'd say yeah, Jim on the softs. I don't think he can afford to be stuck in the mid pack.
yeah, I mean, like that's the same with motocross. Like, what we've seen tends to be the thing with motocross. He always tries to do like the
The
medium.
alternative strategy.
Yeah, he always tries to do the alternative strategy.
Yeah.
I'm not saying this is like his fault with the crashes, but since
It,
when he's doing the alternative strategy, he puts you down the grid, and always like if a rusher being in the midfield is always a big ask on this one because you're always asking not to have an incident.
it is very easy to have an incident, especially coming. Oh, Jim, Jim get a bit of wheel spin coming out. That's going to compromise him a little bit, I would say. But yeah, no, I go back to motocross. Yeah, I say being in the midfield is, especially coming into into turn 1 and 2, is very high risk of you getting caught up in an accident. Um,
Yeah,
it's not something. Obviously, if you can get away with it, you can gain a few positions, and then obviously you'll get that's his game, because at the end of the race he'll have mighty pace. But again, do you really want to risk it?
I mean, is it really worth it going for that strategy? I mean, like starting in the top 5, it's it's a good advantage, but it's not really like the ideal situation anyway. But like as we're saying about motocross, like he's actually abandoned the idea of the mediums now, and it looks like he's going to go on the
It's the
soft.
same with Wong. They can't afford it.
Yeah, I mean, like the idea is good, and like trying to use that medium strategy. If you get through turn 1 and clear the traffic, it's a great idea, but it's just not worth the risk. And now the guys the guys are now gonna, start their final laps. Invalid, I think. Let's have a look at all of them. Invalid.
Oh,
It's gonna be.
Joe wants an invite to the lobby.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to give him one,
And
but I
G1 goes
can't.
P2.
Ooh, that's pretty good. Um, actually, what's he set? Sorry, I'm trying to invite you all.
32-1 as Motocross has just started his lap. Actually, I think he's abandoned it because he's abandoned the lap. I think he got an invalidated lap.
All right then. So invalid is starting his final flying lap. If we can get more words out. So let's.
I think Wong compromised himself coming out of the final corner when he started the lap. I did say.
Oh, invalid's
Surely
compromised.
that's an invalidated lap. No, it's still going.
He's still going. So that could open the door. Ooh, Mr. J-Dam.
J-Dam goes into P1 with a 31.9.
So I think.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Wong's invalid has pulled out of his lap. Killer.
I was going to say, I think Invalid's compromised himself with going wide into turn 1.
Yeah.
And that now means these guys are going to get into the 131s, and that's going to open the door to guys like Jadam. And that's a great lap from Jadam. I think that's like he's on provisional pole.
Pole position.
Pole position, right? I'm just trying to have a look at Invalid.
I wonder what Gunter Steiner's thinking right now. He's absolutely just seen his driver just. He's done K-Mag.
What is it? We speak after. We speak after. We speak after.
No. So enough's enough.
Kevin, that's enough. Right, right then. So he's invalid actually.
Just watching Ocean Chief coming through the last sector. As the Haas gets out of the way.
I think invalid's actually gonna go for another lap.
You can do more than one lap on the tyres. That's the thing around Russia. There's obviously no tyre deck really. So Joel's absolutely begging for an invite, but anyway. As he comes around the final corner, he slides a little bit, and I think he was starting his lap. Went half a second out. He must have invalidated his lap.
Yeah, I'm just watching Invalid again because he's going for another one, and Toff now he's both on the lap, so it'll be nip and tuck now to see who gets it. So I'm taking Invalid.
Right, he got away with that.
Yeah. Right, Toff, you can see Toff
down by a 10th.
Damn. Right, I'll check Toff. How? Let's see Toff. Toff is up by a 10th, and Jim Wong retires from the session.
Yeah.
So right, this is going to be the battle. So let's see how.
Can he claw some time back in the last two sectors? And sector 1 is a yellow flag.
Killer Boy is also on a lap, so this could be interesting. So
this is intense qualifying between the Mercedes, Ferrari, and the Haas.
Killer B's also up on his time as Motocrosser comes 5th. So let's see. Jumbix is 4th.
Invalid's a 10th up in the middle part of the lap.
So
can he? It's going to be all or nothing in the last sector for Invalid.
Invalid.
He nails it. Gets a little bit of an oversteer. Comes through the last two corners. Don't cut the corner, and he cut the corner. But anyway, did he invalidate his lap? He goes for it. No, he validated.
Right, so Toff's coming across the line. Toff, will he?
P1.
Toff, get it. Sorry, John Bix is coming off as well, and he was up on his time. He's so this
is the next car to threaten that pole position.
He's 2 temps up on his time at the moment, but John Bix is also making massive gains on his time, so this is going to be really close.
Intense qualifying.
Kilby goes a bit wide.
He drifts around the corner. P3.
Not enough. P3.
John Bix is next.
Let's see how he does. This is
through the last two corners. And
Jadam's also on a lap. He's not giving it up as well.
There you go, P1.
Right, sorry, Jadam's coming across.
Jadam's in the pits. Obviously, and takes the lap.
And that.
What a close to the qualifying.
And with that, Jumpix takes it by, oh my god, 0.0
seconds.
That was insane. And
I'll tell you what, from pole to about 10th, it's about covered by 7 tenths. That's really close.
Yeah, Joel's joined by the way. Bloody That was always one of the Force Indias goes into the back of one of the Toro Rossos. That mean the
Oh, well,
racing point.
the one force is actually on the side of the wall.
It was sneaky, but that was an absolute, beautiful qualifying. I'm not sorry if I'm not saying Jumbix's name right, but what a qualifying!
You're saying it now, but
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Aye, 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 aye.
Ay, 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 ay. Right then. So there we go with your pole. As Jumbix gets pole with Toff in P2. Mr. Jadam with his best qualifying of the season in P3. He almost got that. Killer Billy P4 and no. That's that. Look at that. 1 second separates everyone down to 11th.
Oh, ridiculous.
And yeah, that is insane. So I'm actually looking really forward to this race.
I'm
So
more
I'm.
looking forward to what's going to happen in turn 1.
I mean, like.
That's where the action's going to be. Oh, heavy rain. Oh.
Heavy rain.
Yeah.
Oh.
They
Oh
not
boy.
this they spiced it up to a T. They're not letting this. Oh, this is going to be something.
This is gonna be an absolute interest. I didn't even know it was raining, so this is going to be a complete test now how these drivers can adapt to these conditions. Because I don't have we had a race in the rain this season? No, I don't think we have. I don't think we have. So this will be interesting to say the least with the rain. So
Jesus Christ.
right,
Before we
so
go
then
off on the formation lap, not 100% sure who will win this race now because
I mean the spanner's just literally been thrown in the works.
they want to try and make this the best race of the season. This is it.
So I'm actually not I'm not too sure who's got the ability in the wet. So
Exactly, this is it. Um, Joel obviously joined it. Is Joel actually in the chat?
is Joel? Oh, hang on, did Joel?
No.
Joel got in the game. Where's Joel?
Does it need
I don't think he selected the car.
a
Oh,
commentator's curse?
I think so, but yeah, I'm not gonna call this like
No,
at the
I
moment.
think I'm gonna keep this as an open book. Saying that, Jumbix clearly going for a fast formation lap. He really wants to get this race going. Toff and the rest are just like, yeah, we'll take the time. But what surprised me is Jim Wong, P6. He had strong pace coming into qualifying. It just clearly just wasn't what I was expecting him. But hey, that is qualifying. The race is different. So hey.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, Jim. He's been. I think he'd been practicing that alternate strategy pretty much all week. So.
He did what I tried to do in Tier 1, but it didn't pay off at all.
Yeah. Right, let's have a look right on something. Yeah, cool.
This is it, as we all cars come round to line up, which I honestly really excited now.
Yeah, I'm excited for the rain. I mean, normally you don't get that much action that's going the rain, but it'll be really interesting to see how these guys do. So.
Yeah.
Hopefully everyone just takes it safe into turn 1, and hopefully we don't get anything, any crashes, and we get a clean race as the drivers line up for the start of the Russian Grand Prix.
As the drivers looked over to each other.
Oh, is Invalid ghosting?
No.
I'm sorry. Right then, do you want to do the starlights?
Yeah. It's 1 light, it's 2 lights, it's 3 lights, it's 4, 5 lights. And it's lights out, and away we go to the start of the race. As Jumbix gets a good start, Toff slots in behind to try and get the slipstream. As we all head down straight into turn 2. As Toff's actually got a really good run on Jumbix, and as they come into turn 2, and almost V1. Oh, and Invalid's made contact on a bit deep.
What's up? I'm not sure what happened to him.
Invalid just ghosted straight through the Haas. Luckily the Haas is okay because it didn't get any damage. Oh, and there's a bit of contact with the Haas and the Ferrari. Jin Wong's he's okay. He's not got any.
Oh, there's been a pile up at the back. Both of the Alphas are gone. Someone's I'm not sure who made the contact.
I think that was I didn't see that. I think Evo got spun round along with Inferno. So there's a lot of different. There's all going off here.
It looks like Katashi and Katashi was the one
look
who
at the battle in the mid. The battle from the from behind Jim Wong. It's like absolute mayhem. The two Hasses absolutely fighting each other.
I mean, sorry, both of the Red Bulls as well are literally going side by side. The motocrosser, is he going to give up that position? No, he's not. He looks like.
That. I mean, as meanwhile. Actually, we must get back the position.
Yeah. Oh, it was TJD. Both of the Red Bulls.
Oh,
both of them
are making the switch. I believe like there, but.
Oh, sorry. Is Invalid? No. It was Sneaky makes an ambitious dive bomb.
Oh, 10-second time penalty for Sneaky
corner.
Boy.
Did he? I'm not sure which racing. Oh, it was DM guy who got caught up in the incident. I only got a little bit of footage on it, so I couldn't read.
Yeah, I did. I'd say I didn't catch it on the stream. Invalid's still going though. I think, as John Biggs comes across the line, he's got a 2-second lead already over 3.5 seconds actually over. My game's glitching, by the way.
Oh, he hasn't got a 2-second lead apparently.
No, it says he's got a 10th lead. I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah.
Game's being a dirt.
Apparently, Mr. J-Dam's 2 minutes behind Nathan.
Ow!
I don't know.
I think it's sorted itself out because I think now Toff's was 7/10 by what's going on.
Oh, sorry, was one the Sneaky and Invalid bump wheels.
Go through what? Yeah.
Yeah.
Invalid goes around the outside of the Force India. It's a bit wide. Bloody hell! There's an off-road ball.
The low flag in sector 1.
It's Eva. It's Eva. He's
had
a bit of a collision actually because he's got major damage on the front wing.
I think he might. I think he might have just lost it. But this battle, this motocross and the Red Bulls, and then the Racing Points behind them, are having an absolute right tussle. But I think while we haven't been aware, Motocrosser has managed to get ahead of both of those Red Bulls.
Yeah.
Which was
Nathan got a bit tail happy.
Is Nathan bumping the wall? Has Nathan got an issue?
I think he might do because he was wheel spinning off the wall.
Yeah, he's got no
damage.
He's got no end play.
J-Dabs. I think what's going on? I think both of them have got front wing damage.
I'm not too sure what happened, but it looks like both of the Hasses have come together now, and this is going to
This is typical Grosjean K-Mag behaviour. Absolutely, they're still going. So.
I think the lobby's glitching because it's always TJD goes wide into the final turn. Sneaky and Cosmin are both having a go at that, and now it looks like the Racing Point is going to get the slipstream of the Red Bull going down into turn 1. Looks like he's going to get that move cleanly done, but the M guy is also Cosmin with a bit of wheel bump in there.
Yeah, and it makes it a turn 1. Oh, bit of contact, but I think he kept that place illegally. I do believe. I think Cosmin should get the place back.
Oh, I mean, I think Sneaky's just gonna sneaking
outside of him anyway, but
yeah, he's
job done.
Job done. Well, he's not done yet.
It's still they're really struggling in these conditions. I mean, Cosmin's gone off there like every lap.
Yeah,
and as K9 is thinking, you know what, I want to bear this. He goes down the inside and he's got the move done. But I think actually, I see that Cosmin's got front wing damage.
There's more of
sector 1.
is it Inferno Koi or was it Ocean
No, it's
Chief?
no one. I think as as Cosmin's losing places to Invalid. Invalid's going to try going down the inside actually. As I say
I
that,
mean,
Jin Wong. So as you say that, I'm sorry to. Jin Wong is now on the back of Killerby, and everyone's struggling for.
Invalid does have wing damage, and Cosmin does as well. That's why Cosmin's been dropping back.
Yeah.
There's a yellow flag in sector 3, or is Invalid goes from way too deep into that turn? Who's the yellow flag for?
I don't know. I mean, I'm looking at the fight at a minute with Jin Wong. He's
TJD. That's it. I'm not sure what's happened.
Major front wing damage, but you need to look at the fight with Killerby. Killerby and Jin Wong. He's up the gearbox of Killerby.
Oh, sorry. There's a motocross is up the gearbox of Nathan as well.
And he goes down the inside. Jin Wong into turn 2, and no, he's actually bailed out of that. Actually, I was actually quite expecting him to just send it down the inside there, but oh well. We go on.
As we continue. Oh, so sorry, motocrosser has got past Nathan. He used the inside coming through the stadium.
Intermediates for JDAM.
So
that's an interesting call. So's Cosmin, and so is JD.
So are we finding out that some people are making a call that the track might be drying out that we don't know about? So that's going to be an interesting call. It
is, yeah. As I think Jin Wong's drops back a little bit.
Yeah, he's Nathan's still in range of
yeah.
But I think Nathan's just wobbling a tad bit on the back because that's what I think that must be. That must have been how he lost his front wing.
Yeah, I mean, he's still there. I mean, he couldn't really pit because JDAM was ahead of him on the track. So obviously double stacking was out of the question. I'd say max split 9/10 behind Invalid. Don't know what. Invalid's just. He's just dropped off.
Yeah, I think he just got caught because he got that much.
Splits goes a bit deep and he gets a 10-second time penalty. I mean, he completely. I think he lost the rear and then just couldn't make the corner. Obviously cut it, and then I don't get that.
I mean, some of these penalties around this track is a joke. So
yeah.
I mean, I'm expecting plenty of appeals after to the FIA's front office.
Sneaky Boy does a 52.4. That's the fastest lap, so he gets that extra point.
Oh, sorry, just to interrupt. I think Ocean Chief could be eyeing up a move on max splits in the next few laps because he's under a second away from him now. So this could be very interesting.
Got it in overtake.
Yeah. Oh, it's got a yellow flag in sector 1. Is that Killerby?
It's Killerby. He's had a spin.
Oh no. Okay. Looks like there's no damage.
Under pressure because Wong was. I was looking on Delta. He was within a second of him. So to be fair, I don't know whether he's cracked under pressure or he's just lost the rear.
He's caught. I don't think he's tight. One thing as well, I think he's going to lose another place to the M guy because I don't think his tyres warmed up because when he was spinning.
K9 is there.
Yeah, I mean, if you want,
is it time to say time to mention the Ferrari dream?
Well, the Ferrari dream. I mean, I've seen Furious in chat, and he said the guy who's in his seat better not be taking it.
Yeah, well, I don't know. There might be some conversations going on at Ferrari at the end of this race. You don't know. So, as I say that, Sneaky.
It's Radios. Radios is retired.
Yep. Sneaky's all over Nathan. That front wing is not doing him any favours.
Yeah, I mean.
He's coming into the.
Oh, it's Ocean Chief has got past max splits and does get a 5-second penalty for his troubles.
Oh,
and
illegal overtake.
Invalid gets a bit towel happy coming out of him.
Tell you what, K9 is lining up a move on Killerby.
I think something's up with Killerby. Oh, so it must be Killerby.
Yeah.
because I think he looks like his confidence has been a bit shook, and now that DM guy is absolutely on a
And
roll.
he's done it.
And
He's going to move. K9. Oh, he keeps on the track. As
I mean,
is he
as
going
a,
to keep going with this? Is he gonna, round turn 4. And it's still going. Killeby, I think. Yeah, Killaby's just sat back there. I think that's too risky
yeah,
to send that.
yeah. I mean, he's just. I mean, DM guy that he's doing. How is he? I'm just amazed how he's managed to actually get ahead of him with that much wing damage.
We say that Katashi's is right behind these.
Yeah, I mean,
Watch this all
Katashi.
unfold. Oh,
I mean, oh, actually, this is as well. Mr. Ocean Chief is about to go in from unknown land, from P10,
oh
possibly
no,
to
P10
P9.
is his position. Oh,
Yeah,
Invalid's
oh,
gone.
it's
Invalid's gone.
and as we see,
Oh,
oh, invalid. Oh, sorry, it's Killer Bee's coming back. A DM guy coming down the back straight, and
I think.
looks like he's got the move.
Is K9 going to go down centre? No, I think.
No,
I
he
was
thinks better
actually,
of.
I was half expected him to just send that down the inside, getting a little bit of the time and just late breaking it.
I just saw it. I think he thought better of the move because
Yeah.
he looked like he was going to cut back and go jumping down the inside, but
But you got to be careful because look at Katashi, he's there.
he's been really quiet at the minute, but
Yeah.
looks like he's coming back. So this battle is all the way to sixth. I can't even name the
This is
bloody
the
position.
fight at the moment.
I mean, I think Jumbix. It's Toff is getting Toff sliding a bit through
Yeah, he's
sector 1.
he's getting a bit of you know, he likes.
Oh no! DM guy touches.
Oh!
He just went in. He went too deep. He went too deep.
And made contact with Killaby, and Katashi's like, "Thank you very much. I'll take P6 off of your hands for your
Yeah, that I was gonna say that thing looked like it was coming a bit.
As actually, Ocean Chief's in the pits. What is
So-
he? What is he? He is on intermediate tyres.
So half of the field is now on the intermediate. So
Interesting.
they must.
Tired. It's interesting. I think it's touch and go, by the looks of it.
Because it looks like it's loosening up on the rain, just a little bit,
Yeah.
and
Obviously, tyres overheating as well. Nathan's back actually past max splits.
yeah.
He was one of the first people on the intermediates, mind you. So to be fair, Nathan could claw back some time, as Ivana gets another penalty.
Yeah, I mean, just sorry to interrupt. Motocross. Oh, Jim's gone. Jim's not gone. Jim's struggling in motocross. It looks like he's gonna have easy pickings going into the final turn. Jim looks like he's struggling a little bit.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That was.
Everyone's in. Jum's in. Oh, that's gonna hurt Jim Wong.
Yeah, Katashi also comes in as well, and Killer Bee coming in. No, Killer Bee is
Jim Wong
coming.
double stacking. As that's really hurt Jim Wong.
I mean, Sneaky stayed out, so Sneaky's thinking he can go a bit
A little
longer.
bit further, but at this point, if the track's drying up, and I think it is, it's a case of he's going to be caught up pretty quickly, as Cosme obviously sets the fastest lap on the intermediate, so clearly the inters are the way to go. But hey.
I mean, Nathan, this has actually worked out really nicely for Nathan. I mean, he had his front wing damage, but he's come out 2 seconds behind Jim.
He's got ahead of his team, launched his way up ahead of his teammate.
Yeah, I think now Inferno Koyam. Oh, it's Max and Katashi have a nice little bit of a squabble through the stadium section and almost touch wheels, but I think Max and Inferno Koi have been. Oh, it's Inferno Koi spins. Saying that.
Oh! Killeby nearly going into the back of him.
Yeah.
Oh!
Whoa.
Oh!
Inferno
he's
Koi.
ghosting because.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Dim by multiple warnings. Yeah, nothing.
No front wing damage for that. That's unbelievable.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was pretty close, but Inferno Koi DM guy is on the back of Ocean Chief. As he he launches it the inside, he cuts the turn. Toff gets a 3-second time penalty, so I think that's the first of the big runners. It was Sneaky Pit. So
well, Sneaky was coming in, and I think Sneaky knew that. As Max splits, and I think that's J-Dam. Max. No, nothing really happened there. Cause J-Dam just kind of. Oh yeah, because J-Dam's on. Max splits is on the wet tyres. Yep.
Yeah, I think he's got a bit now. If not,
Need to learn my tyres. So.
Well, I was going to say there ain't really much a distinction, but hey, Sneaky. This could actually work really well for Sneaky. Sneaky could actually get ahead of Nathan here.
I think he will do. And
this is going to be.
Mind you, it's on fresh inters.
That is Sneaky with he's 22nd. Sneaky's done that perfect. He's bought himself out in P5 and he's got lot fresher tyres than everyone ahead. So
yeah, so he's come out. It's good. He's putting himself in a good position.
I think he could possibly get a podium.
I think he can.
It's a bold claim, but he kept out, and it looked like the wrong decision. But he's got those lap fresher tyres now, and on these tyres, as this track dries out, that advantage actually can be pretty great. So Jim,
K9 sizing up Ocean Chief.
Oh, hang on, where's it? This is not for P10.
This is for P11.
So is DM guy. I'm just riding on board with him. Let's see what he's doing compared to Ocean Chief. Ocean Chief, it's just like every time Ocean Chief breaks, DM guy can't,
avoid him.
Yeah.
It's a case of obviously not expecting how early he's braking. So
yeah, because it's in the way. It's everything's different.
Yeah.
And see, he's getting really close.
He's more confident on the brake. Has jumped 49.2. He's rocking the way out front. He's 10 seconds clear of Toff.
Yeah, and that, Toff has been.
Does a 48.4.
I think Motocross is actually catching Toff, so this could be good for Motocrosser. Oh, Motocrosser! I thought went into the wall then.
No, you didn't. Fight with motion so.
Yeah, it's the closest action on track at the moment. So I think if DM guy can just, get a good exit out of the final turn. Whoa! I mean, get a good exit, don't get that close.
Well, hey, you might wanted a little look up the Renault's arse, get a bit of data. So
Spygate. Oh, sorry to interrupt. Cosmin is actually getting in range now, Nathan.
Yeah.
As DM guy now gets more warnings. I'll ask him after, but I don't. What would he rather be called, K9 or DM guy? Because I don't.
I don't think.
Oh, is he? He's almost in the wall. He's almost in the wall. So he must have. He game in fact he's got past him.
Yeah. He's made a boo boo.
He has literally made a boo boo. He's I just come onto his screen and then he's like sighting about 2 inches away from the wall.
Another 3-second time penalty. I think we're gonna see a lot of these.
I'll check the penalties in the moment. Just see who's got the top runners got a penalty. So I think at the moment Toff has got a penalty. So this could mean he could potentially lose P2.
Exactly. So I think that helps Wong because obviously the championship. Yeah. So.
I am not a calculator, so I can't give you provisional standings.
Oh well, that's too bad. Cosmin still, and he's got a 3-second time penalty. Don't think we're the last of that. So.
Let's go.
At the moment. Into fuel mix into ERS mode 4, which was a bit interesting. But no moves so far, and it cuts again. And Kane's back on invalid now.
Sorry, I'm just watching the battle with Cosmin and while you've got the battle with Invalid on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think DM guy as is going to size him up to move down the inside. He's going to go for it. Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
is it? Oh,
I think
I
I
don't.
think Invalid might say that he didn't leave him a lot of space there, and and he had nowhere to go.
I
He's
mean,
sliding about.
I mean, saying that, Nathan, 2 laps younger tyres, Cosmin seems more confident on these tyres,
Yeah.
and it looks like you're gonna have him going down the end of the straight into I don't know what the number of the turn
Nathan
is.
might be like, yeah, I don't want this. It's like, he's still defending it. He's still ahead. I think Nathan's actually got front wing damage. So.
Oh, has Nathan got front wing
Yeah,
damage
he's
again?
got
I don't.
front wing damage again.
He must have not. He must have not. No, I don't think he changed his front wing in the pits.
I think he did. He's maybe had a little incident somewhere.
He's not giving that. He's not giving that up.
No, he's still going for it. I think he might do now. And
Cosmin, wheel bumping.
Wheel to wheel. It's still down here. Goes still.
Oh my.
Despite him having a broken front wheel, he's still doing a really good job. And Cosmin's got another penalty. And
ding ding. I'm not sure. I don't think that's his third or is it second. I don't know.
more than his third at this rate.
Invalid and DM guy are also having a go at the same
corner. As Caitlin's DM guy goes down the inside. Oh, bit of contact. I think he got a bit knocked there, Invalid. But obviously, if he can get a good exit out of the final corner, which he does, he can still get this.
I mean,
back.
Cosmin and Nathan, looks like it's cooled off a bit because I think Cosmin's dropped back a bit, but I don't think Invalid can actually get onto him as well. Oh, saying that, Sneaky has got into a second of Jim. Both of these racing points look really racy in the wet.
And Invalid's actually back past.
Yellow flag.
There's a yellow flag. I think that might have been something to do with DM guy, but I'm not sure. But yeah, back onto the fight.
Killer B gets more penalties, and I'm not honestly.
Do you want any more? I can hand them out.
Well, I mean, I was gonna say you're not getting any tomorrow because you're not racing Russia.
No, I can hand them out like candy. But yeah,
abusing powers, are we?
No. Don't know what you mean. Anyway, back. I say Sneaky's now within a second again. I say what? I don't think wrong.
Nathan and Cosmin dueling it again in the same part of the track.
I'm actually watching the fight with Jim, but Jim's obviously got a little bit more less downforce coming in down the straight, and J-Dam's. Ooh, he went a bit deep there. We're just back on the fight now with Nathan. A side by side into turn 1. Nathan is really part of the bus, but I know he's that bit of wheel spin. He's still hanging in there, and I think.
Okay. Also, sorry to interrupt. I think Sneaky is gonna make his move on Jim in a minute.
Yeah, it's another penalty. I say, while we look at this, look at the gap between motocross and Toff.
That's also coming down. That's been coming down really slowly. Sorry if I'm.
I've literally just noticed it was about 3 seconds coming out of the pits, and then as we go, Sneaky really wants that P4.
Yeah, I mean I think this would be Sneaky's best finishing position.
Yeah.
He's got a P5, but all Jim's got a bit happy out of there, but he keeps it in. Look again.
He doesn't. I think that he basically done what Chappie did in Tier 1. Just his rear of his car just doesn't like the slow speed corners.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Motocross has just set the fastest lap, and I think that signals that he is coming for Toff.
Yeah. as I think this time, surely.
Let's run on board with him. Has he got it?
Jim's
Jim's
going
depending.
trying to break the toe, but that again.
It just isn't gonna work. But
And I'm just,
Katash. I mean, we keep just speaking at the same time by accident.
it's just fights everywhere. Oh, and Cosmin gets a bit tail happy. Nathan gets a run into turn 3, and he's gonna go for it. He's on the inside. Oh, just didn't carry the speed. It looked like the move was on.
I mean, these fights are happening all over the place. Nathan is completely, going for it, and he's just getting penalty. Everyone's just getting penalty after penalty. But I think Nathan, I'm not too sure in his penalty situation, could possibly actually jump Cosmin because Cosmin's got that much penalties. Even Katashi, could possibly jump them. He's catching it. Katashi's there about. So that battle is now. It also looks like Sneaky's dropped back a bit on Wong.
I think this is the thing I've noticed with Wong. He does try and break the toe a lot, and that's kind of helping him in his defending, because obviously no one can get near him down the straight.
Yeah, and what that means, what for Sneaky? Sneaky's also running in a lower ERS mode at the moment. I think he's saving.
I'd put it in overtake.
Yeah, I think he's been saving his ERS from what I've been looking, because he's only got to do is Cosmin gets yet another penalty.
He gets a run here, and it just can't. I think this time actually may be close enough to warrant an attack. Surely now.
I mean, every time he just need.
Oh, he's made contact.
Damage?
No damage. But while we're on that, the second place looks a bit tasty for motocross.
Oh, well, I was gonna say this is getting delicious. Okay, that just sounded creepy.
yeah. Well, this we know we're not to meet you down the dark alleyway.
I was gonna say maybe you want to come out there after, you want to find out what happens. Not really.
But anyway, 7/10 or half a second now. I think Wong picks up a penalty.
Ooh, he's going.
Motocross
picks up a penalty, and Top picks up a penalty. Both of these battles for all of the majors, top 6 second, all the even numbers. Okay, it was DM guy gets past invalid.
Yeah, right the outside at turn 3, but again, a bit of a wheel spin.
Motocross is going for it. Motocross, I think
he wants this P2.
I mean, for Motocross, this P2 will do the world of good. This actually could bring him back into contention for the championship.
It could, yeah.
I mean, all that's got to happen is he's got to take points away from Toff, because Toff is going to extend his lead at the top of the championship with this win. So if
he didn't get a good exit out of the final corner, and I think that's probably compromised him a bit. That's actually J-Dam. Here we go again.
Where is he going? Where is he going? Where is he? Hey, where do we go?
I'm watching J-Dam, the fight with Katashi, and actually, Nathan is in the pits. I'm assuming that is for a. Is that dry tyres?
Is that a yellow?
Medium tyres.
Ooh, he's going.
He's risking it.
I think he's serving a penalty.
Well, he's got nothing to lose in doing so, but as I say, that's a really, really early call.
Is Nathan thinking that he can actually go out on the medium tyres now and get away with it? So
I can't see that. I'm tackling too wet for mediums, but everyone else is paying for mediums, so anything could happen. I mean, 0S hasn't enabled itself yet, so
maybe
another twist in the spanner for this
race. Spanner in the works.
Yeah. Anyway, actually now, Sneaky's best chance of passing, of passing Wong. Oh,
It's going.
it's going to go down the inside. No,
He's
he
got,
bought better. Oh, actually,
he's got wing damage. He's got wing damage.
As Wong's gone a bit deep.
Oh crap! Oh, as DM guy gets past TJD.
Oh,
As
oh.
oh
Both of them got wing damage.
oh, so they both must have had
So most have
contact.
made contact somewhere down the line. As Jim Wong actually comes in the pits, I think that's for dry. Surely it's going to be for dry tyres then.
Right, yeah. So I think Sneaky then must be thinking he can stay out and do the overcut on Jim. So
What
let's.
has gone on with Jim Wong? His race is. So is that, it looks like slicks, soft tyres going on that Ferrari, and a new front wing as well, of course. Everyone else stays out.
Invalid. Okay, this track looks like it's drying up massively. It's invalid. Oh, no, invalid's not. Invalid's sliding all over the place still. So the track's still not.
I think it's too early. I honestly do feel it's too early for the slick tyres.
I
We'll have
don't.
to obviously keep an eye on the times because as I say, if it
Yeah.
starts getting dried up too quickly, then yeah. I mean,
The only concern I see is that there's still spray on this track.
yes.
And that. Actually, let's have a look at the gap. So let's have a look at Jim. Jim's still
lost a second already to.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still 149. So I don't think this track's actually still dried out yet because
No.
Motocross has still got the fastest lap on the intermediates. Oh, it's tough.
That's tough. Gets a bit of a slide.
Haywire coming out of the final turn. So now Motocross now needs to keep himself. He's just got stuck behind him, and he will be the first one to break. Well, blink out of them two. I was about to say break. So is anyone?
Well, either way.
Well, let's have a look at Toff's lap time as the coming across the line. So let's see if the track is actually drying out.
It does a 149.4.
2.
4 for me.
Yeah. So let's have a look at Jim. Jim comes around. Is Jim actually on
Obviously,
that?
yeah, but Jim's pitted, so you can't really count that.
Oh, is Inferno Koi has retired.
I couldn't get on that because I caught that too late. Whoopsie.
I'm just trying to find it. I'm just trying to find a guy on the soft, see who's actually done a lap. But
I can find out for you.
oh, it was J-Dam, the first one.
Has done a lap on has not done a lap. No one's actually done a lap. I think one I want to look for is Adam on the medium tide. He's 3 seconds slower in the first sector.
Oh, sorry to interrupt. Motocross is actually now gonna have a go on Toff.
Wow.
As it look. As Killer B retires.
That was on soft tyres as well.
Yeah, I think Killer B has
Has died. Oh,
yeah.
virtual safety car.
But VSC, that must be for Killer B. So what? So
what do you do in this situation now? Do you pick the track does look it's drying up. There's not really a lot of kind of standing water, or doesn't look damp now.
I think it might be the right time because if you think about it, the VSC the leader's gonna get a free pit stop. So it'll be interesting to see if what Jumbex does because he's got the option. Let's see what he does.
He stays out.
Right, so let's watch the other two behind. So let's see what their call is. The thing is, if they stay out, this could...
Oh, I see what is going on here. It's the dupe. It's the it's the Kimi Raikkonen dupe.
I mean...
he looked like he was going to pit and then he saw Motocross and thought, well, I'm going to have to back him up. Well, actually, it's compromised him as well. As Motocross has got an absolutely fantastic run coming out. He's going to come down the straight, side by side.
Is this the
moment? Got to be aware of the house in front. Then side by side into turn 2. Is Motocross going to do it?
Toff holds
the position, but he went. Obviously, I would say he came off track to defend that, but
yeah, he's still going for it. He's just dropped back a bit. So
again,
sorry to interrupt. I think the track maybe DRS is enabled. That could have been an absolute cost for these three now. So Katashi's
in. In fact, Sneaky's jumped. Sneaky has jumped. What?
Jim, the Wong is at the final turn, and he's
Katashi
battling with
is...
Jadam. Sorry, also it's into him. Jadam and Wong are having a go at it. That's why they was battling. So
Jada, it's all going off. As Jaden goes out the outside, and is that move done? Is that move done? Oh,
yeah.
I think I would say I wasn't even gonna say anything about that because that was
Toff's made a mistake.
Toss made an error. He's made a boo boo.
Oh no, it was
no.
the M guy. It was the M guy. As John Bex comes into pit, so these guys think now's the time to pit for the tyres.
Yeah, Jim Wong gets a 3-second time penalty. Oh,
And
Jim's had a problem. Jim has had a problem, and Jim Wong is retired from the race.
Oh no.
I bet that's probably music to Toff's ears, to be honest. After that,
I'm not. What's happened to Jim? His car looks okay.
I think he had contact with, I don't know who. I was gonna say Katashi, but I don't know because I didn't see it. Meanwhile, Invalid's having a real ding dong with. He's got wing damage again.
Yeah, I mean, Toff and Motocross are coming out. Where's Sneaky coming out? Sneaky's he's too far back.
He's 44 seconds back. Oh, Sneaky nearly hitting the wall.
Nearly, he's on for his best result of the season at the moment, so he just needs to keep. Hang on, is Katashi put intermediates on again? Yeah, he has.
I think he's put the wrong tyres on.
Has Katashi?
Yeah, I think he's put the wrong tyres on.
I
don't know what's happened there. I think Katashi's probably obviously not changed the tyres. Oh, that is unfortunate.
Toff gets another 3-second time penalty.
Should we just label this the penalty Grand Prix?
Yeah, I mean, oh, hang on, actually saying this. How the heck has Ocean Chief got to P6?
P6?
What
is going on?
Ocean
what
Chief
is this?
Yellow flag.
Oh, and that's Sneaky. He's had a spin.
Sneaky the word Sneaky. Everyone's dropping like flies at the moment as Nathan sets the fastest lap. Sneaky was out, honestly, doing so well.
Well, yeah. And he's just like, oh. And in the next field, I was like, oh. He's hit the wall. And J-Dan picked it off.
Also, there's a 3-car battle here for P10.
Yeah.
There's 3 cars going wide.
It's Nathan,
TJD and Max.
Yeah, Max is on the. I think TJD's on the mediums.
Yeah, I think the soft tyre's gonna be good enough to the end, I think. So.
Yeah. Oh, it's contact! Oh.
That was both of these guys locked up, and I think Matt just got the move done, and that's allowed Nathan to get away. But Sneaky got wing damage.
Why do I get the feeling that Furious is secretly wanting Jim to crash?
Why? So, some people want. I mean, Jim like it was a bit of a tough race for him, to be honest, to begin with, because he was dropping back. Like it's just been a challenge day.
So
and
what's amazing is
hang on, what's amazing? Ocean Chief is just at the fastest lap
of the race. What is going on?
What is this? Has this
what
man
year
got a new...
and what? I mean, it's P5. P5.
What is this? Plus the fastest lap. Has this man got a new cardigan or something? Oh my. Sorry, that's been taken away and now Nathan's took it back. Oh no.
No, let him have it. I think that's going to take it away again by
John Vix. Yeah.
Motocross is next across the line, and
fastest lap.
Fastest lap, maybe. Yep. Then Legend. Nope. I thought we were going to continue the trend, but no.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of.
So what is that? Nothing short of action packed. up until it turned to the dry conditions. That's as soon as I said the Ferrari dream, it went wrong.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
gone completely wrong.
yeah, we need to speak after the race about Mr. Wong because I've just had some intel, so I'll.
Oh, what was? Can you share that intel for me,
No,
please?
I can't share that intel. I'm sorry, I'm afraid.
Oh,
Right then. Oh,
is it MI6 stuff?
yeah, it is MI6 stuff. But I mean, there's not. Oops, I would say Sneaky's having a battle, but he's not.
He's not. He's a bit. There's
I
not really
think.
much battles going on at the moment. As J-Down gets the fastest lap of the race, nice.
Yeah,
As
I
he hunts
mean,
down Mr. Ocean Chief.
yeah, I mean, Chief is getting.
He reaps what
He's
he sows.
yeah. I was gonna say Katashi. I know he might have gone onto the wrong tyres because he's made. Yeah, he's done an extra pit stop. No, yeah, he's
Yeah.
done 3 pit stops, but it wasn't his fault.
Well,
But oh yeah, yeah.
I'd like to see the race director after the race. I really do. Motocross fastest lap. Yeah, I think had motocross. Oh, Katashi gets a 3 second time penalty. I mean, had motocross obviously been further up the field, he could have challenged.
Yeah, I mean, he could have easily, challenged Jumbex, but unless Jumbex makes a mistake, it doesn't look like he's, coming out of
He's
there
bringing the
easily.
car home.
I mean,
For the Tifosi.
to the Tifosi indeed. I mean, what it's gonna do is like I know Jim and Gillaby would have done some good if they'd actually, not. I don't mean done some good. They would have liked to have capitalised, but Toff's still going to extend his lead because even though he's P3, he's got a bit of a gap on the guys that
Yeah,
are here.
that's it. I mean, at the end of the day, you need to. You obviously got to be consistent to win a championship. So,
Yeah,
to be fair, obviously podium isn't a bad result.
for Toff. So
No, but with everything that's gone on around him, you can't complain as Max Spitz passes.
I mean, Max splits. Oh, what? Is he ghosting as well? Yeah, it looks like he is. I mean, I think there's a few guys ghosting
No, I think
already.
is he? No, it doesn't look like. He might be actually. I don't know. I can't really tell.
I mean, I think everything's quiet. Well, it's just quieted down, not quieting down a tad bit. So
Yeah, it's a bit. It's not. It's not obviously. Oh, Ocean Chief picks up another penalty.
I mean,
I
it's.
think he'll take P6 if I'm honest, or any form of points at this point.
I mean, he's Chief's doing it. Well, I mean, he qualified outside the top 10, I think, and he's just had a quiet race and come up again. I mean, Cosmin is what I think's probably surprise of the day. So,
Oh yeah.
I mean, Jumbex is just burst onto the scene, but Cosmin, who's been around fairly a bit in tier 2, he was responsible. I think he was at fault for the first turn incident of Belgium,
Yeah.
but like he seems to be.
Sector 1 and 2. Who's had a bit of a spinella?
Someone has. Oh, it's TJD. I
Oh,
think.
okay.
Oh
Oh no,
no,
it's
it's
invalid.
invalid.
It's got no front
Oh,
wing.
I mean, ground effect wasn't a thing, and cars didn't have front wings, so it could be possible to drive. They must have had it coming together with TJD.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Speak after. I think Toto's just broken his wrist again. Sorry.
I mean, when did Toto not break his wrist?
He's already got the sling ready. So
I mean, it's actually going to be a Ferrari. Looks like a Ferrari victory on this track. So
unbelievable. We've broken the Mercedes dominance.
dominance.
Maybe we should do that more often.
I mean, just put a Ferrari on this track and let them loose.
Yeah. And there was no team
So-
orders involved, so there we go.
So as we watch on board with these guys now, motocross. it's oh, it's invalid top.
Valid retires from the race.
Um, he invalid. I think just the rain. I mean, like a few of these drivers got to them, and
I think they caught him out.
yeah. I mean, invalid was really strong here.
Yeah,
But
and the rain's just gone. You know what? Don't think it's Mercedes' day today. So.
I mean, Katashi's still in P7. I mean, at least they are still going to.
It's Ocean Chief's P5, so you know it's just.
I mean,
he might lose that in the next couple of laps because J-Dam's on the hunt.
I mean, I don't know how far. Actually, could Cosmin possibly go all the way down to P5 with the amount of penalties he's got?
How many has he got?
I don't know. I'm not counting. I'm just gonna wait until we get across the finish line.
Yeah.
I know. Okay. Speaking of more penalties,
J-Dam
Mr.
is got another one.
I mean, we've gone from absolute rain carnage to, you know.
I had one penalty out of this. You know, just for just a fact. Me.
One penalty.
I
What
had
is
one
this?
penalty, and it's a tie race, just in tier 1. It just, I mean, I think, and Gary had none.
I mean, yeah, getting no penalties around this track.
I mean, that's an achievement, let alone.
I mean, Australia, the other day, I managed to get no penalties, and because everyone else got penalties ahead, I just managed to jump about 2 places at the end, P4. So I mean, like,
do us proud.
Yeah, well, let's see how he
top 5.
He could get the top 4 yet, but I'm not sure on his penalty status. So
I don't know, but I mean, at the moment, J-Dam is rapidly catching him. Might have a slight chance on the last lap to take that P5 away from
Ocean Chief. Ocean man.
Ocean Chief.
Ocean Chief. Right then.
This is the fight now.
This is the final lap. He's got 2 lap younger tyres, and he's the
ERS
ERS is
out around there. It's not really that major.
I mean, J-Dam's gonna get a go, but Motocross sets the fastest lap. So right then, Jumbex is actually getting caught by Motocross. Apparently, Jumbex has got fresh tyres. What?
Nice.
Apparently, he's got 0 lap.
I like some of that, please.
Yeah. I mean, you love it all already, but yeah.
I do. Anyway, as Jumbex on the final lap, I don't think there's much to say, to be honest. Just completely, absolutely dominant in the change.
Annihilation.
Not put a foot wrong.
I mean, J-Dam is still is he actually gonna get Ocean Chief on the?
He probably will, but hey,
anything
can happen.
Let's see.
As K9 passes, but I think that was Jim's ghosted car. No
Ghost, yeah.
For Mr. Jim.
I mean, we're
meanwhile, in the sister Ferrari, it comes through the last few corners to claim what I would say is absolutely a world-class drive, dominant drive, not per foot wrong, and he's going to come round for the Tifosi around the last corner to claim his first victory in DMR. Great win, grazie.
I mean, right, and Motocross
is absolutely the final lap. It goes P2, but penalties could decide the race.
Let's see how far.
Top actually. Top goes P3. Cosmin, obviously 42 seconds back. But this is the fight. Ocean Chief on J-Dam. J-Dam right on the gearbox. And JJD gets the fastest lap of the race.
And he's outside the top. He's
outside the top 10. No fastest lap for the top 10.
Sorry, TJ. I mean, J-Dam.
Ocean Chief loses the 5th. But wait. But there could be a deciding factor in the last part.
I mean, I'm just waiting to see because I think Cosmin's gonna drop back quite. Is he actually gonna drop back from into P6?
Yeah.
Uh, let's
As
see.
he goes across the line, it's 49
I,
seconds back. But
I know.
let's see. The thing is,
Let's
Ocean
see.
can still get P5. Or
I mean, right. So Jadam crossed the line.
Yeah, he gets P5.
Oh my! I
Oh
didn't
my
think.
god.
Oh look, Ocean Chief only finished 2 seconds behind Cosmin. Cosmin had that many penalties, and
Katashi P6.
Katashi gets P6.
Nathan
No,
is just cruising in his
he's
path.
he'll come into P8, and always Matt. Jim might actually still get. I think Jim will still get a point. There we go.
Well, he won't
That
get a
is.
point because he didn't finish. So.
Yeah,
But
I
that
mean,
is the race. That is the Lassen Grand Prix.
I was gonna say we just had the info from Icewind because I can't be on Discord. Jadam had 18 seconds of penalties compared to Ocean Chief 6 seconds. So I mean, Ocean Chief as
just shows that Ocean Chief was a clean driver.
I mean, just moving on from the spotlight, Jumbeck's on the podium and taking a absolutely deserved victory in first race, first win.
I think that might be. I think someone might be dropped from that. Bloody Nora!
Right then, so congratulations to Motocrosser and Toff again for coming in P2 and P3, and I mean, the Motocrosser with an absolute outstanding drive again.
I think I put him as driver of the day. Actually, no. No, Ocean Chief.
I'll actually go Cosmin.
I go Ocean Chief. Look where he started compared to where he finished.
Yeah, I mean, Katashi as well, P6. So, if we go through the final order quickly, Jumbex, Motocross that, and Toff running off the top 3. Cosmin, P4, Ocean Chief, P5, Katashi, P6, Jadam and Nathan, P7 and P8, both of the Hasses in the points, Max, P9, and Jim, P10.
Gunter Steiner, at least he'll be happy with that result.
Well, I mean, he won't. I mean, that's one thing. Both of them always seem to end up next to each other in the points. Aye. Lovely job.
But are we gonna have some interviews?
Let's see if we can drag anyone in, or if anyone's actually around, and can we get anyone in? If my Discord decides to be stops being spastic. Right, good. I don't think we've got anyone for interviews at the moment, unless can we get any, let's see if we can find anyone. Yep. Right then, let's have a look. Who can we get? Hang on, Schultz is only. I was gonna say, can we get Max in? Hang on.
Look, can we get Ocean Chief in?
We'll drag the Haas boys in quickly.
Yeah.
Sorry, dragging you. Hello. Sorry. Alright. I was just dragging you in for a quick interview. I mean, don't think anyone wanted it. I mean, P7 and PA. I mean, you two seem inseparable for the minute for some reason, so I'm not sure how that goes. I mean, how did you find the changing condition of today?
Go on, Jack. You first.
So my pace in the dry is really good, and then for some reason the wet race just completely threw me. As soon as I got onto dry tires, I was able just to go for it. But yeah, no, it's just changing conditions really. I don't really practice for the wet, even though I should. So that's probably me. But yeah, it was good.
Well,
I mean,
mediums, wrong call, 100% wrong call. Maybe 2 laps too early. Cost me, and then pitted again onto the onto the softs. 3 laps later, so 2 pit stops in the space of 4 laps. Not really ideal.
Nope.
So, yeah, it is what it is.
I mean, did both of you actually make contact when you got the front wing damage, or was that from something else?
That was from something else.
Yeah, I hit the ghost of Invalid. Well, not the ghost, but the AI of Invalid that was driving around, and then me and Jim were going around turn 2 when we first went onto the softs, and we both lost it in the same way. Actually, we hit the wall, and then we had to go back in again. So that's
Yeah, I mean,
good pace at the end though, which is good.
yeah, I mean, you both still got a P7 and P8. If are you actually happy with that, or do you think you
To
could
be
have
quite
done better?
honest, after the race it was, I'd say I'm quite happy with that.
Yeah, happy with the comeback to getting to the points at least, but there's definitely more on the table.
Yeah, I mean, it's still a good drive and the fact in those conditions. So, yeah, congratulations for that.
Oh, thank you.
And well then, let's see who. Well, that's okay. Next up is the old man and Max. If we can drag them both in. Right then, you. What is this with the fastest lap in P5?
It's a miracle. It's a Christmas miracle. I have no idea.
I mean, all I gotta say is, again, hats off. You almost got P4 from P15. I mean, what happened? Do you put on a new cardigan or something? Because you seem to become an.
I put on an old one. It's actually maybe this is my lucky cardigan, but it's like a fleece one, so it's like really super hot the whole race. Just going, oh, I should really take my cardigan off, but you can't do that in the middle of a race. So.
I mean,
old people problems.
Does it have your patches on, or is it one with patches on? So you mean business, or is it just a normal cardigan?
Yeah, it's just like an old man cardigan with like zip pockets and zip front, you know.
Ooh.
It's like
Yeah, okay, he does mean business. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you
So-
what, I said about, doing this race today, and I was like, which track is it? And he said Russia, and I was like, I don't know, because I remember Russia and SLR and TSR wasn't too good for me. And then today I was just like, well, I'll do it. I did like 1 or 2 TT laps, and then went straight into the race. And then I was doing it like qualifying. I kind of sucked at qualifying. I think it was like right at the back. Like I was in front of Radios, like P17 or something, really bad. I invalidated a lot of laps, and then I was like, right, I guess I'll start at the back and just try and, work my way through the carnage. At turn 1 because it's Russia, and then the race loaded up and it was like full wet. I'm like, oh, I didn't check. I was like, no, this is like the worst ever.
We didn't even notice because we loaded in was like a half. The top 10 are in within a second of each other, and then we're just like, I mean, one thing that amazed us is that there was no massive pileup at turn 1, and the only thing that happened, I mean, it was that little incident at the back. Did you get involved in that, or did you actually get out of that? Actually, did you spin?
No, I didn't spin it. I went to the left, off track to the left to try to avoid it. I think it was an alpha, was reversing, and if they didn't ghost, I would have got front wing damage. But luckily, at the last second, they ghosted and able to make my way through it. And then just from that point, I was just trying to kind of find the rhythm. At the very start, I could hardly see the track at all, so track limits were hard to kind of stay away from it. And then I had this moment as well where. After the long back straight, it turned, it curves around to the left and then it's a sharp right. I outbraked myself, went off track, and it picked up a 5-second penalty. I was like, I didn't have any warnings before that, and then it just automatically gives me 5 seconds for going off track, and there's no way I made up time there, and then I had to serve that in the pit. But I think my kind of saving grace was I had Joel and Ice on comms doing a crew chief, and they were kind of just feeding me information and saying when would be the best time to pit, and I think that was what got me P5 really, was just the pit strategies and just keeping it clean.
I think Joel had want to join, so I mean I think he would have been in the race if he hadn't been for a glitch or something. So, but anyway, I mean that P5 again and that fastest lap obviously gave me a heart attack. I think it gave everyone here a heart attack.
Yeah, and then I get that screenshot framed and put up on my wall. I'll be like, that's.
I've got it, so I'll send it after. But anyway,
my life has peaked. It's all downhill from here.
Oh, is it? I mean. Mine peaked on Thursday and then completely went to shreds on Sunday.
Yeah, you gotta take the the good results as they come because for me anyway, they don't come along often. So I really appreciate this. It's a wee confidence boost until I go back into
Yeah.
SLR and get my ass handed to me again.
I mean, we'll wait to see that on Saturday again. So, I mean, I don't know. Actually, no, it's Bahrain the next. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, congratulations on the fastest lap for about a minute,
Yeah, thank you
and
very
then P5. Anyway, just moving on to our final interview, Max, if he's still there. I mean, just to make it clear though, you was using no assists because
Yes,
you are trying
yes.
to.
Only second race with no assist.
I mean, like from your perspective, like, was it P9 or P10 you finished overall?
P9.
I mean, still I know the race was a bit chaotic, but I mean, still
Yes.
coming in the points with no assists.
Yeah, I really don't expect it, but yeah. I mean, I was already 3 seconds behind basically the leader
Yeah,
per lap. But I knew with all the rain and the chaos, I knew I could have an opportunity to maybe come back. That's why I tried to push the wet tires a bit longer, but it didn't work at all.
yeah.
And yeah, at the end I was pretty happy. I mean, it's way more than I expected, basically.
I mean,
and
you
I
did.
just to finish, I basically learned that you can get 10-second penalty for corner cutting in the game. I didn't know
Yeah,
about
I think that was a bit like rubbish, to be honest. Like,
Yeah.
Wait,
you lost
yeah,
the rear, and then like you
yeah.
know where
I'm
to
like
go.
10 seconds. I'm like, I didn't have any warning before. It's a bit rash. Okay. Anyway,
We'll have a look into it.
no, I mean, at the end, I suppose it's fair, but yeah. Anyway,
I mean, like there was some questionable corner cuts that shouldn't have led to penalties, but it's this game.
I agree with that one, to be quite honest.
I mean, Sneaky. There was one on the stream. Sneaky went in for a move. I can't remember who it was on in like the early stage of the race, and his car skidded at the back, and he got a 10-second time penalty for corner cutting.
Wow.
And he didn't even cut the turn. So GG Cody's again as usual.
Lovely.
Right then, I think that will round off the stream. So thanks very much again for watching, and we'll be back next week for Tier 2 with Japan, and Tier 1 tomorrow actually being in Japan. So again, thanks again for watching. Subscribe, and we'll be back tomorrow, Tier 1, F2 on Wednesday, and then SLR on Thursday for Tier 2. So keep an eye out on that. Right then, and see you later.